matter how much you love summer, most of us are not inclined to pop the oven up to 500 degrees when it's 90 degrees out there. Nor crank it to 400 for roast chicken when it's 85, nor even deal with a boiling pot of water when it's 80. Whether you're struggling with a couple of cantankerous, wheezing AC units or have the luxury of central air, there's no need to restrict yourself to cold salads, raw foods, or a single can of tuna, eaten as you sit in front of the blast from the box fan. You can indeed eat cooked food without turning on your oven or using that stovetop. But you need the right gadget. Whether you're a slow cooker or a pressure cooker person, now is the time to remember their power to keep your home cooler. The electric versions tend to heat a room minimally, and reduce the time you have to wait for dinner, to boot. Today, for example, I made coconut curry chicken using a recipe from Melissa Clark's Excellent Dinner in an Instant in my Instant Pot. The poultry cookery time? 4 minutes. 4. A combination of boneless, skinless chicken thighs, coconut milk and a hit of garam masala make this a dream recipe in my house. I wanted to talk to an Instant Pot savant to learn more tricks, so I called Urvashi Petra, whose genius and viral tomato butter Indian chicken Instant Pot recipe has sparked so much interest in the recipes she posts on her blog 2 Slivers that she's written 4 cookbooks in a year. The Texas-based Petra had plenty of smart tips for using a pressure cooker. She owns 5, to keep her kitchen cool. I live in Texas and I hate the heat, says Petra right off the bat. She is a huge fan of doing as little as possible not in the Instant Pot. Use 1 pot, you don't dirty 16 pans, and you're done in under an hour. Sounds about right to us. Related. 5 clever hacks for your Instant Pot that you haven't tried yet. Brew iced tea. Petra is convinced that making iced tea in your Instant Pot, recipe below, is key to keeping it from becoming bitter. It's faster, she says, and you don't need to sweat over boiling water. It's absolutely the way to get a super strong, robust tea that's not at all bitter, she says of her method. She also makes masala chai, horchata, and a ton of iced drinks in the IP. Why? The flavors infused better. Cook Instant Pot beans for sturdier salads, whether it's chickpeas for salad or Texas caviar, a hearty black-eyed pea salad spiked with lime juice and jalapenos. Beans made in a pressure cooker are key to having an inexpensive, hearty protein on hand to fold into uncooked dishes, says Petra. Layer beans with avocado, romaine, and homemade dressing for something easy. Smash them for layered dips for chips. Spin chickpeas into hummus. Pressure cookers get beans done in a snap without any day-long soaks. There's a reason people love them for beans. Related, the Instant Pot pressure cooker will change your breakfast forever. Make cakes someone's birthday coming up? Don't fret. Make them a cheesecake or a chocolate cake using the pressure cooker. It's a bit mind-blowing, but it works. Petra has more than a dozen cake recipes on her site, and I'm definitely tempted by her IP apple cake, ricotta lemon cheesecake, and carrot cake. Don't always worry about sautéing aromatics. Though I love Clark's chicken curry, it does require sautéing onions in the pressure cooker for a good 12 to 18 minutes to caramelize them. That's a lot of crying and sweating over hot onions. Petra tries to avoid sautéing wherever possible. She might use the pressure cooker's sauté function to cook garlic if there's not much else going on flavor-wise, but she usually finds workarounds. For her butter chicken, for example, she takes advantage of the fact that the tomatoes will nearly caramelize right in the pot, lending the whole dish the sort of booming flavor that you might usually get from caramelized onions or toasted spices. Make the pressure itself do the work of boosting flavor, she suggests. Meaty mains. Remember, just because it's hot outside doesn't mean you're not entitled to tasty cooked foods. Petra pointed me to her sesame ginger chicken recipe, which mingles Instant Pot cooked chicken with julienned carrots, cucumbers, red onions, and smashed peanuts. But you can also be knee-deep in ribs, stews, and coq au vin, whatever your heart desires, without setting foot outside that door, and without turning on that dang stove. Read to cut way back on added sugar. Sign up for the 14-day sugar detox challenge. How to make instant pot iced tea serves: 8 4 regular tea bags, 6 cups water, 1/4 cups blender. Adjust to taste, or half cup sugar. Pour everything into your instant pot, and cook on high pressure for 4 minutes, and allow the pressure to release naturally for at least 15 minutes. Allow it to cool slightly and then serve over ice. I usually use the tea bags twice. For the second batch, I add 1 to 2 fresh tea bags to the old ones and make another batch of tea. My typical brew is 2 bags of decaf tea plus 2 bags chai flavored tea bags. This gives the tea a light chai flavor which is great over ice. Receipt printed with permission from Urvashi Petra of Two Slivers. Alex Van Buren, follow her on Instagram and Twitter at Alex Van Buren, is a Brooklyn-based writer, editor and content strategist who has written for The Washington Post, Bon Appetit, Travel Plus Leisure, New York Magazine, Condé Nast Traveler, and Epicurious.